We didn't think about our liver until something made us stop. Not pain, not a problem, just a realization. Every ounce of liquid and food we consume funnels straight into the liver. It processes everything in complete silence, without a single alert. We feel fine, seeing a false green light for our health. Meanwhile, invisible cellular strain is slowly accumulating in the background. We pile onto that strain with completely ordinary habits. We eat heavily processed meals, grab fried foods on the go, and mindlessly snack while staring at screens late into the night. The danger here is a matter of timing. When this organ finally starts producing symptoms you can actually feel, the invisible damage has already reached a critical stage. We cannot rely on pain to tell us when to act. We have to start treating our internal health as a daily defense, long before the alarms ever sound. Because everything we consume passes through the liver. Every nutrient, every toxin, and every chemical compound in your bloodstream is filtered here. This flowchart shows what happens when we rely on ultra-processed food. Simple, natural compounds glide straight through the filter. Complex, synthetic ingredients create a massive traffic jam, forcing the organ to work overtime just to break them down. The most effective way to clear that backlog is to change the inputs. Switching to clean, whole foods immediately gives the system the breathing room it needs to catch up. And as you can see here, excess sugar poses a unique threat. The body treats it as a quick energy source, but the liver is forced to pack the surplus away directly as fat, which then wraps tightly around the organ itself. To stop that rapid accumulation, we have to intentionally dial back our daily sugar intake. Cutting it down starves the fat deposits and breaks the cycle of dependency. You have to shut off the fire hose before you can drain the water. Simplifying what we eat removes the primary roadblock holding the system back. To actually drain that water, the body relies on a physical transport mechanism. It needs constant hydration to carry out the toxins it spends all day filtering. This biological model illustrates the cost of dehydration. When fluid levels drop, the internal pathways fill with thick, slow-moving waste, trapping particles inside. Pour a glass of water and that slow system turns into a rapid, clean flush. We keep that flush moving by drinking consistently throughout the day. Waiting until your mouth is completely dry means the system is already lagging. The final requirement is biological downtime. This 24-hour timeline highlights exactly how your liver uses the night. When you fall asleep, the organ switches off active filtration and dedicates all its energy to rebuilding its own damaged cells. Every time we stay up late scrolling on our phones, we actively steal the exact hours this organ needs to fix itself. Delaying sleep aggressively shrinks the window for cellular repair. We treat sleep as a way to rest our minds. Biologically, it is a non-negotiable maintenance phase for the body's hardest working filter. We can optimize that maintenance even further by adding daily physical movement to the routine. When you move consistently, your body naturally taps into the excess fat stored around your organs. Burning off that fat physically unburdens the liver, allowing it to function with far less resistance. You don't need to adopt a punishing workout culture to get this benefit. Light, steady activities, like walking around the neighborhood or doing some daily stretching, are incredibly effective. Movement serves a highly practical purpose. It actively works with your internal organs to make their daily tasks easier. When you string these habits together, the physical shift is noticeable. Your digestion smooths out, you wake up with actual energy, and your mind feels clear. You cannot get those results from a 3-day juice cleanse. Extreme detoxes shock the body temporarily, offering zero long-term structural support for your organs. Compare the two approaches. A severe detox shocks the body temporarily. True health is a slow, steady process, built from mundane daily choices. Because damage happens quietly, healing must too. That steady consistency perfectly matches a fully regenerated system. It is remarkably easy to take a silent organ for granted, right up until the day it gives out. You have a choice to make. You can wait for the invisible damage to finally make some noise, or you can start building a stronger biological foundation today.